Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Welcome back to my Call of Duty Basics video, Call of Duty Tactics video series, where we kind of strip back Call of Duty and take us back to the basics for the new players, trying to get a hold of what makes good players good and great players great, in hopes to hopefully make us better players ourselves. Today's tactic is going to be a short and sweet one, however, it is probably one of the biggest tactics you could ever use in Call of Duty, and that is look at your minimap. It's just that simple. Look at your minimap. There is so much stuff. There's so much information, there's so much useful information on that minimap that you can use to your advantage when it comes to route running, taking your enemy by surprise, and being ready for gunfights. Obviously, the basic way of using your minimap is chasing red dots. Chasing red dots is the standard way of using your minimap. It's not something that I'm too particularly fond of because I think you should be able to find enemies without a UAV in the air. But, the red dots will appear if the enemy is, not wearing Ghost and there's a UAV up, or if they're quote-unquote camping while a UAV is up, or if they are firing their weapon while having an unsilenced weapon. Also, a little red pulse will go out if they do not have blast suppressor when they first use their thruster pack. So with this information, we have a huge piece of the puzzle of what makes good Call of Duty players good. We have the enemy position. This is so monumental, this is so huge, and it is the reason for a lot of people's failures in Call of Duty, as well as a lot of other people's successes if you are able to use the minimap effectively. Now, once you see a red dot, going after the red dot or the red pulse or whatever, you have to run the correct routes, which we will talk about. However, that is one piece of the puzzle. Now, the Black Ops 3 minimap isn't as detailed as the Ghost minimap in the sense that it doesn't have the arrows above or below the enemy team, so you don't know if they're above or below you, but there's not a lot of verticality in these maps, so that's not always necessary. However, something that all of these minimaps have in common are teammates. Teammates could possibly be more important on the minimap than the enemy red dots are. In fact, I know they are. Your teammates will tell you so much more information than the enemy's red dots will. Your teammates will tell you where you are spawning. Your teammates will tell you where the enemies are, even when you don't have a UAV up in the air. Wherever your teammates are, that's where the enemy is not. And even if your enemy is using a suppressor, something that a teammate triangle can tell you is that when you see a blue triangle stop, freeze, and then disappear, boom, you know that line of sight, there's an enemy there. So without having a UAV or without having a red dot to chase, you automatically know where an enemy is and you can correctly flank him or approach him or attack him whichever way you want to. If an enemy is, or if a teammate is running by you going around a corner, let him go first. Let him go first and then watch the minimap and see, does he die or does he survive? If he survives, you know that's a clear sightline. If he dies, you know there's an enemy out there and to approach carefully. This is why Reaper's Psychosis is so powerful. Because of the power of the minimap, you have 3 teammates ready to turn the corner, ready to take bullets for you so that you can find enemies. Not only find them, but surprise them as well. Another little detail is when a teammate is firing their weapon, their blue triangle will flash. It'll have little lines like little animations around their blue triangle so you know, hey, they're engaged in a gunfight. Of course, the most difficult thing about watching your minimap is just that, watching your minimap. You have to be aware of your surroundings, and when you're looking at your minimap, you're not really focused on where you're headed. So it's a careful balance. It's a careful, a subtle skill, I could say, to be able to glance very quickly at your minimap and then quickly get all the information you need at a glance. But I tell you, if you master that skill, if you master being able to read what your teammates are doing, where they're going, why they're going there, why they are spawning there, you can adequately predict where the enemies are going to be, and you can flank them, you can handle them whichever way you know how. And that is exactly why things like silencers and Ghost and staying off of the minimap are some of the most powerful pieces of equipment in Call of Duty. And it is also why the UAV is one of the most powerful kill streaks ever in Call of Duty. So next time you play Call of Duty, try utilizing your minimap a little bit more often. Look at it as often as possible in a safe place, of course. Get as much information from it as possible. Keep practicing, keep looking, keep recognizing where your teammates are, where the enemies are at those times, and you will hopefully become a better Call of Duty player. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, have a great day.